Mansfield Tower Light Support, November 634 Hotel Bravo is at 23, ready for departure.
Light Support 634 Hotel Bravo, Mansfield Tower, wind 200 at 7, proceed on course, runway 23, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 23, proceed on course. 634 Hotel Bravo, see you.
Good morning, fellow aviators. Aviator Joe here, apologizing for the lack of videos in the last couple of months. If you liked the video, please consider hitting the like button, subscribing, commenting, and clicking on the bell to be notified when I publish a new video.
Alright, numbers are looking good.
Today's flight is a skills brush-up over the local northern Ohio area.
Bouncy day. No, only bouncy down there. And we could start over to the west. Numbers look good. Let's turn to the local frequency.
Light Support 4 Hotel Bravo, frequency change approved, we'll see you later.
Frequency change approved. 64 Hotel Bravo.
Forward Charlie final 23 Galleon will be a full stop.
That sounds like Chris. It's beautiful up here. Beautiful.
I climbed to 3,500 MSL and, after my clearing turns, decided to start with steep turns. I haven't done them in 2 to 3 months, and I was a bit shy about getting to the full 45 degrees. I was happy with my consistency in altitude and speed, though.
Okay, it wasn't as hard an angle as I would have liked, but that was pretty good. another right one. I caught a little bit of my turbulence. I was a little late with rolling out of it, but it was good.
Next up was some slow flight.
Let's slow up. Set of flaps, do a little trim. Full flaps.
As Debbie Dinon's stall warning indicates, I did hit the stall speed. However, in landing configuration, the A-22 simply starts to lose altitude. There's really no clean brake.
Wow, I barely felt it. Alright, let's stay here. Under 40. But let's stay on at altitude. At 33.
Next up was a right and left turn, just a few knots above stall speed.
We want to make sure that we're nice and shallow turn. Still kind of the altitude. I'm going to get a little bit more power, not much. Keep it coordinated. Feel how mushy it is. Yeah, I'm right over Shelby. Shelby Airport, that is. Okay, all the numbers look good. Lost about 80 feet. There's 26 knot wind here.
After cranking up the power, I decided to do some ground reference maneuvers, specifically S-turns. I just needed to find a straight line to turn over, and that turned out to be one of the many railroad tracks in the area.
Yeah, let's go find a nice road. A nice straight road. Or, we do have a train track right here.
Untitled Traffic Cherokee 8519er Whiskey is about 9.5 miles to the southwest inbound for runway 15. Philly.
Okay, this is turned a little too quickly. I had to level off a little too late for this one. Alright. I didn't take the wind into account. Yeah, this wasn't great either. Well, this was better.
Untitled Traffic Cherokee 8519er Whiskey 5 miles to the southwest inbound for runway 15. Philly.
Alright, this is much better. Turned a little early on this one. Although, nope, we're good.
New Philly traffic, Cherokee 8519 Whiskey is going to cross over midfield, enter left downwind, runway 15, New Philly.
I could fly all the way to Crestline this way.
This train line goes from Shelby to Crestline, Ohio.
New Philly traffic, Cherokee 8519 Whiskey, left downwind, runway 15, New Philly.
Just made that one.
The camera angles make it hard to see the results accurately, but I was satisfied with most of the turns.
Philly traffic, Cherokee 8519 Whiskey is turning left base, runway 15, New Philly.
After all those turns, I found myself just a few miles from the Gallion Municipal Airport, so I decided to fit a touch and go in before I packed it up.
Galleon traffic, light sport, November 64 Hotel Bravo is 2 miles north of the field. We'll be crossing over at midfield, heading south, doing a teardrop into a left downwind for 23, Galleon.
If Galleon sounds familiar, it's because I kept my Quicksilver MX there for a couple of years. Check out one of my ultralight videos by clicking on the link in the upper right.
Galleon traffic, 634 Hotel Bravo, crossing over 23, Galleon.
The wind was favoring runway 23, so I flew over the airport and did a right teardrop turn and entered a left downwind.
Galleon traffic, 64 Hotel Bravo is entering downwind for 23, Galleon. Full flap. Galleon traffic, 64 Hotel Bravo, turning base for 23, Galleon. Galleon traffic, 634 Hotel Bravo, turning final for 23. Touch and go, Galleon. Got a crosswind there.
The turn to final was just a little too early. Since I was doing a touch and go, I decided to land with takeoff flaps.
You know what, I'm gonna keep these flaps. Out of here.
South on traffic, Mission Star, 25 Bravo November, left crossing, South on.
Galleon traffic, 634 Hotel Bravo, departing to the north, Galleon.
Satisfied with that landing, I flew north, checked the weather, and called up the Mansfield LOM tower.
Mansfield Tower, Light Sport, November 64 Hotel Bravo is 7 miles west of the field. Have information, Juliet, looking for a full stop.
Light Sport 634 Hotel Bravo, Mansfield Tower, Mansfield Tower 3013, enter right downwind for runway 23, report downwind.
Right downwind for 23, we'll report it, 64 Hotel Bravo.
For Hotel Bravo, runway 23, wind 210 at 6, clear to land.
Clear to land 23, 634 Hotel Bravo. First flaps. Don't get blown away. I got a wind to my back here. There's a ground guy waiting for me. Bumpity bump. Welcome home. Well, I am very high.
Since there was a fair amount of turbulence, I decided to just use takeoff flaps again.
I'll take it.
4 Hotel Bravo, left on the runway 32, right at the end. Taxi park be Alpha, remain this frequency.
Left on 32, right on Alpha at 634 Hotel Bravo. Have a good one.
Thanks, you too.
Thanks for joining me in this airwork flight, and as always, happy landings.